Hey archers, thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to do a quick unboxing video on the Shibuya Ultima Magnetic Recurve Arrow Rest. So let's get to it. Alright archers, let's see what we have here. This is the Ultima Recurve Magnetic Arrow Rest. So let's go ahead and crack this guy open and see what kind of goodies we got inside. So packaging, let's set that aside. And internally here, we got some instructions, a small Allen wrench, the sticker or adhesive that goes on the back of the arrow rest itself to adhere it to your recurve riser, and obviously the rest itself. So let's go ahead and take this guy out of here. And I'm just going to move this out of the way. It's the Ultima Recurve Rest, unless in case you're looking to dig up information on it. It says it's fully adjustable here, and I'll show you what that means there in just a sec. It says here also it's for right-handed or left-handed, it's marked, but it's actually interchangeable, and I can show you how to do that here in just a sec. Alright, so what we're looking at here is a wire tie. We need to get out of the way. Okay. The arrow rest itself, as the description says, it's magnetic. So what does that mean? That means that when the arrow leaves and presses the arrow rest against the riser plate, you can see back here the magnetic piece engaging. So it pushes it out of the way, and then when releasing, the magnet pulls it back into place. That basically allows for a cleaner release of the arrow versus the typical standard plastic arrow rest that you see on most entry-level or beginner-level bows. To adjust this with the handy-dandy Allen wrench here, you adjust the Allen nut on the back here, and by loosening that guy, sitting there pretty good, that allows you to move the arrow rest up or down. Hopefully you'll be able to see that there. So it goes up and down inside of that slotted area, and because right now it's set up for a right-handed archer like myself, it would go on the bow in this fashion. The arrow would go in that direction. What you can do is basically just take this guy out of here, flip it around, and now it goes on to a left-handed bow where the arrow would be headed in that direction. So it's pretty cool how that works out. It's nice that you don't have to buy the rests specifically for right-handed or left-handed. This one arrow rest comes ready to go. So installing this guy, you basically center the hole over top of your plunger button or plunger button area and adhere it to your bow. And you want it to be square to your string. So when you align your string up against your riser, you basically use a T-square to ensure that the top or the bottom of the arrow rest is square with your bowstring. And you adhere that guy. So this also comes with an adhesive patch already installed. You basically peel this off and then go ahead and stick it on. This one that came with it is a secondary patch for if you have to change this rest out to a new riser, or the adhesive wears out over a period of time or something of that nature because of the inclement weather that you're involved in. Obviously during times of heat or cold, the adhesive gets worn out and becomes stressed, and you may have to replace it at some point in time. The other reason to adjust this Allen nut in the back here is so that when you align your arrow for your center shot, you can align the arrow rest to go not only up or down to ensure that your arrow is sitting centered over top of your plunger button, but additionally you can adjust how much of the arrow rest is exposed from the side of the shaft of the arrow. You don't want the arrow rest to be too far past the arrow itself. It doesn't allow for a clean release. You could have an obstruction with an arrow vein or something of that nature. So you really want the arrow rest to be exactly at the arrow shaft diameter when you set this guy up. So that, my friends, is the Shibuya Ultima magnetic arrow rest that you can install on your bows, and you can get one at an archery store near you. Thanks for watching, and keep on shooting.
Hey guys, remember, if you liked the video, please click the like button below, and if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please list them, and I'll be happy to get back to you just as quick as I can.